Okay, hold on. A sip of water. My eggs. Hi, I'm back to YouTube. Uploads won't start immediately because I still have the spring semester of university to deal with, and then when I'm only taking like 1 or 2 or 0 courses in the summer, I will have lots of time to upload like I used to. So everything is going to start back up again in around April of 2020. You can quit the video now. I have a real video that's not half an hour of me talking about myself, so you can watch that instead. Keep watching if for whatever reason you do want to listen to me talk about myself, about what I've been up to, and the real reason I actually quit YouTube. The 10-minute video I released was not an accurate explanation, nor a good one. I'll give a brief summary of the events leading up to my quitting YouTube. We can start with the A on II video. This was back in July of 2017, and if you're still here, chances are you have seen it, so I shouldn't have to talk about it. What does matter is that in the A on II video, I bullied this little kid who made a fool of himself, and this boosted my YouTube popularity big time. The whole time I'd been doing YouTube the 2-something years prior to this, I'd never had such numbers, such results, such big success. And it was really nice. It was surreal. The whole time prior, I'd been constantly releasing videos. I was keeping on the grind. And the whole time I was saying, hey, I'm gonna become big on this what the fuck? Hey, I'm going to become popular on this platform. I'm gonna make it big. Doesn't matter how long it takes. And it turns out I was right. I challenged YouTube, and after a good couple of years, they gave me that popularity I expected via the A on I video. That's when the question from YouTube to me became, okay, Happy Heart, you have got exposure now. People are taking notice. What are you going to do about it? And here's where the cracks started appearing, because I never planned for what would happen after I became popular. Very soon after I began my YouTube career, did I have firm beliefs that I would make it big. I thought that someday I would be a famous YouTuber, not just as some far-off pipe dream. I believed it was only a matter of time. For whatever reason, I really thought that I had the talent to become this popular, famous, successful, beloved YouTuber that was perfect and charismatic and good and everything that a good YouTuber should be. The only challenge, I thought, was getting my big break, my big pop-off video that would show everyone what a cool YouTuber I was. Yes, I was this delusional. It was only when the A on I video came out and I actually got kind of popular, I realized I was wrong. This was showtime and I was ill-prepared. With this sudden popularity spike, the onus was now on me to continue to prove myself, to continue releasing high-quality content that would cinch the deal and make everyone believe that I was this real-deal YouTuber. But people were not saying this, nor was this the case. Like, why would it be? I really needed to up the quality of my content because the content I was making at the time actually was not the content deserved of the super successful YouTuber that I wanted to be, or that I thought I already was. You might say that some of the videos following the A on I video lived up to the success I wanted, and the pop-off video was not just a fluke. I was proving myself. To some extent, yes, but I think it is difficult to not ride the wave or the high of popularity for a few weeks or months. I was watching the numbers very closely, Social Blade, YouTube Analytics, and I was seeing that slow decline, and I freaked out. I thought I needed to push myself harder, learn how to pump out more content, higher quality content. I was burning out very quickly, not to mention school was still there taking up a good portion of my time. This is when I released the tenabrous video in October of 2017, same year. There's a lot of ways to think about the tenabrous video. It was a lot of fun to make, it was scary, it was a collaborative effort, and it felt like bullying at times. It felt almost obsessive, and it was meant to boost my channel and my content even further. The script turned out to be over 10,000 words and an hour long. I rehearsed the full thing twice and cut it down to a more reasonable length, relatively. Over the 2 or 3 week course of making it, I ruminated over numerous potential responses, questions, reactions to this video. Happy Heart, you sound so smart and make a lot of good points. Happy Heart, I used to like you, but tenabrous is my favorite YouTuber, so I don't like you anymore for going after him. Fuck you, Happy Heart. Happy Heart, why is the video an hour long? Do you not have anything better to do with your time? Why can't you grow your channel without tearing down others around you? The last one I did not receive as a response, but it is what I asked myself a lot. And it was this question that was a major factor in my decision to stop doing YouTube. It's really just the Obi-Wan line in Revenge of the Sith. I should also mention that I was inspired by big-scale projects such as directing a movie or writing a full-length novel when making the tenabrous video. It was kind of like my passion project. Make something big, not something that, I just threw together over a 5-hour period like I do with all my videos, but something that takes a lot more time and energy that I can really get invested in and throw my whole self into. The tenabrous video, unfortunately, happened to be the result. Yeah, some of my arguments were good, and it's not like I was standing up for something I didn't believe in, but what ended up happening was that the video turned into a full-scale attack on Tenabrous, his channel, and him, when all it was originally intended to be was, "Hey Tenabrous, you are doing something bad. Let me tell you why it is bad. That's all. Have a good day." If I structured the video as I originally intended to, the video could have been 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20, and no more. I guess I just caught up in making something really big, and the gravitational force here was too strong for rationality to resist. The big thing, though, is that I told myself after the Aeon video that I only made that video so I could get popular. He was a worthy sacrifice, I supposed, because, yeah, I really did feel bad once the hate started flooding into him, so I vowed never to do another video like that again. But then I made the tenabrous video, and so I really felt like a fraud once I realized, wow, I'm still being a jerk of a YouTuber and using my power of fame to be not good. Nothing has changed. There's more I could say about that and the tenabrous video, but at least for now I want to move on to other things occurring at the same time. YouTubing was becoming very stressful for me. By my own accord, I was obligated to put out a video once every 2 or 3 days, so this high frequency of upload made me feel like I was just pumping out lazy, bad content. No matter how good I tried to or wanted to make my videos, I felt like I was not very funny. I was comparing myself to other bigger YouTubers, which is a whole other can of beans. Let's provide some context, actually. For my whole YouTube career, up until this 2017 autumn period, I had not been a fan of any other YouTuber, let alone any other Minecraft YouTuber. I was really trying to be some lone wolf or something, I don't know. As a result, I did not know what other Minecraft YouTubers were like, what they were doing, what their quality of content was. All I knew and cared to know was that the Minecraft YouTubers at the top geared their content towards younger children, and that sort of thing felt fake to me. I did not like that. I distanced myself from other creators, and so in autumn of 2017, when I was aiming for self-improvement, I looked at those around me. Spiffy, Technoblade, Skeppy, the good folk. For the first time in my career, I saw that those around me were funny, talented. Their editing was good, better than mine. I didn't think I compared, so why was I popular? I knew the answer, because I bullied a prepubescent kid who didn't know any better. This wasn't a great feeling, actually. It kinda sucked. It was the start of my becoming cognizant of the fact that comparing myself to others in this way is very unhealthy. It leads to discouragement and perhaps eventually quitting, in my case. Like, no perhaps. I know more about this phenomenon now, and after a couple of years, I can look at it in a not unproductive way. I think I will wrap up this discussion and save it for another video, and another video it will show up in, I guarantee you. For the moment, I have more to talk about that is more immediately pressing. I'm going to talk about something that used to really grind my gears, make me angry. It's my fan base, strangely enough. Reading comments was among my favorite, cream of the crop, cherry on top parts of being a YouTuber. It's just so rewarding to see droves of people responding enthusiastically to something I created, something I myself am enthusiastic about. It feels so good. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. I actually sound sarcastic, I don't know why. So, when that experience started getting soured for me, I was resentful. Why was the experience soured? Because whenever I released a video that was not on Minecraft, or even more specifically, if it was not on Bed Wars exclusively, I would get complaints like, "Happyheart, I don't want to see League of Legends, play Bed Wars. Happyheart, I don't even want to see parkour, play Bed Wars." This was a big issue when I realized I was enjoying League of Legends and parkour much more than I enjoyed Bed Wars. League of Legends was a lot of fun, a good way to spend time with friends, and did not have the for little kids only stigma that Minecraft had. Not anymore, Minecraft is cool, hahaha. Parkour, on the other hand, was relaxing, also a lot of fun, and I felt that I was really, really good at it. Now, Bed Wars, it's a source of background footage and content for my channel, purely business, and highly irritating. Addicting as it was, I came to hate Bed Wars, this hectic, confining game mode where everyone is a little kid picking their nose, shouting in each other's faces and thinking they're all so funny and cool and smart because they play on the most popular Minecraft server that's all the big, famous, corny Minecraft YouTubers play on, and also shout at each other because that's comedy for kids. I guess, keep in mind, I am trying to express how I felt at the time. I would say I'm a little more sympathetic and understanding to young folk playing Minecraft as well as big Minecraft YouTubers. Point is, I did not like the Bed Wars community. I did not like the Hypixel community. I did not like Bed Wars itself. There were so many things I didn't like concentrated in what seemed like my one major path to success. Like, I had to be real. There was no way I was making a living off of Minecraft parkour. Sadly, it was just not popular enough, and it still isn't. And League of Legends, like, why would I ever? Oh wait, haha, spoilers. So with me being drawn, so with me being drawn to playing games that I actually liked, and my comments and fans trying to draw me away from the games I actually liked to go play a game I didn't like, I was feeling very spiteful. My thought process was, don't tell me what to play. I'm the YouTuber. I'm the one in control of my own channel, what I play, what I do. You go become a Bed Wars YouTuber yourself if you like the game so much, because I couldn't care less. You can hear this rhetoric in my quitting video, and I wish it wasn't there, but it is. Maybe important to mention is this other source of my frustration. Time Dio, I think he's still a YouTuber, and I think a few other channels had weekly competitions for the top 5 Bed Wars plays submitted by fans. Embarrassing to admit, but I got really into these competitions. I was getting thirstier and thirstier for more exposure, more popularity, more praise, more fame, and having a couple tens of thousands people see me make a cool 1 versus 4 outplay in Bed Wars sounded like the easiest, warmest hot tub of glory that was realistically within my grasp. But it was incredibly frustrating trying to get footage of me making these plays. My teammates always sucked. As expected. There were constantly hackers, coordinated 4-man teams on the other side, and most games it was just so difficult to look flashy or cool or do anything top 5 plays worthy. And if I wasn't able to pull off these plays, then I'd just be wasting hours of my own time that could be And if I wasn't able to pull off these plays, then I'd just be wasting hours of my time that could have been dedicated to making an actual video on my own channel to further my own progress and content like I wanted so badly to do. So it was doubly frustrating and contributed even more to my unhappiness and my dissatisfaction with being a YouTuber. I think you now have the whole story. Yeah, everything I've mentioned was a major factor in me quitting YouTube. I didn't feel worthy of my popularity, I felt really cheap in the way that I'd gained my popularity via putting others down, I was losing appreciation for my fans because they wanted me to play Bed Wars, which is a factor in and of itself, that I didn't like or want to play Bed Wars even though it wasn't one of the cores of my success. All this was a drain on my mental health, and regardless of all the cheap, dirty ways I had garnered my fame, I felt like I was failing as a YouTuber. My numbers were dropping, and I didn't want to see it all slowly bleed away due solely to the fact that I was not good enough at YouTube, so I tore it all down in one instant where I wouldn't even have a chance to feel bad or guilty about any of it. That's a mini too long didn't watch, I guess. I hope that's not depressing to hear about or anything. It shouldn't be. Here's part 2 of the video. It's shorter, which it will be. Here's part 2 of the video. It's going to be shorter, but it's also going to be happier. What have I been doing in the meantime? My more or less 2-year hiatus, and what are my plans for the future? A good start, I suppose, is to parallel my lack of appreciation for my fans with my transition from creator to fan myself. First, there was a great liberation in... First, there was a great liberation in putting my public presence on hold. Like, I was pulling the blinds on all the fans, looking through the window, watching everything I was doing. Once I stopped doing YouTube, I felt really good in having the freedom to do whatever I wanted without being found out or judged by my fans. So once I fully merged with the everyday crowd and became just like one of you folks, the fans, the people watching this, I ended up actually becoming a fan myself of the League of Legends professional scene. Though I played League since Season 3, I never really followed esports until about 2 years ago, and it has been a very pleasant experience. Now that I get to be a real fan of something, I understand more or less the full fan perspective. I can sympathize a lot more with you folks. I never understood the excitement with which fans would greet me when, they ran into me in a Bed Wars game or what have you. I'd always have these negative preconceptions of the fans that would say hi to me in game. I assumed that they just wanted to brag to their friends that they met happyheart, or happyheart said hi to them, and look at this screenshot I got with happyheart. I thought that was shallow and vain. This is another reason I resented my fans. But after becoming a fan myself, I realized how cool it is to meet your idols, the people you look up to in the community of your passion or hobby. There is a real, genuine excitement and happiness in simply seeing or playing alongside one of these people. So what I realized further is that if I were even pseudo-famous like I was as 18K subscriber happyheart, I have that power to just give away happyheart. I have that power to just give away happiness really easily. Like doing something so little as saying hi to a fan can mean so much and have such a big impact. If you're cynical, this sounds cheesy and overstated, but it is certainly new to me because I have never been a fan of anything, never liked or followed any sports, television shows, actors. I wasn't involved in anything pop culture like most of my peers are, and as stated previously, I never even watched any fellow YouTubers. So being ingrained into this esports community and looking up to all the big talents, not only the players, but the casters, analysts, streamers, and the like, was really a whole new experience for me, and the first time in my life I had been a fan of something. So I'm confident that with my return to YouTube, I will be able to sustain a much healthier fan-to-creator relationship. What else have I been doing? Relaxing a lot, as I mentioned. Only after I quit YouTube did I realize how much of my daily life had been invested into my channel. Even when I wasn't actively writing scripts or editing footage, I was constantly thinking of more video ideas, jokes, and whatnot. So I had a lot of free time, and it was kind of nice. I watched a lot of movies, I read a lot of books, I listened to a lot of new music. I took up running. I'm in university and I've been playing League of Legends, that might be obvious. Actually, I played in a lot of local League of Legends tournaments, and that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. My mental health got a lot better. Fortunately, my mental health has never been actually really bad, but nearing the end of my YouTube career, I was at one of my personal lowest lows. After the fact, I found that exercise is incredible for creating a baseline mental. Like, it's a lot harder to feel bad about things if I'm this healthy. So I should also probably mention that my dental hygiene has reached an absolute maximum. There's a lot more that happened in the past 2 years, a lot more. Some of it I can't tell you ever, and some of it I am saving for future videos, but I hope now that you guys are sated with the knowledge that I am to return in 4 months-ish. After learning to be a fan and learning how to appreciate instead of despise my fans, I figured that you guys deserved a lot better than the quitting video I made 2 Decembers ago, and a full explanation like I'm doing right now hopefully suffices, because I wouldn't like it if, say, Doublelift just got up and quit the league scene out of nowhere without saying much about it. You might also be wondering what my plans are for doing YouTube in a way that is more sustainable and won't end up again with me burning out and quitting. The answer is in most of what I've already talked about. I shouldn't be getting worn out by my fans anymore, and the hope is that I instead use my fans to fuel and motivate me. And the second big thing is that I'm going to be doing YouTube in a more relaxed way. I was really grinding it out for the entire time I was in YouTube, even from the start. So I'll probably have a more relaxed upload schedule. In addition, I'll have less commitments to things like Discord and Patreon rewards. Actually, I might get rid of Patreon rewards entirely, but still give me the money, haha. You know, just because I found myself committing myself to too many things and spreading myself too thin, it was also a big factor in burnout. So I do have confidence that I'll be better at YouTube. Maybe I'll not be immediately funnier or smarter or cooler, but the longevity will be there. What else is there to talk about? I don't know.
Here.